China slammed Canada on Wednesday regarding human rights sanctions, asserting that the North American country has its own human rights issues, according to state media reports. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning stated during a press conference in Beijing that Canada has a long history of human rights violations and numerous problems. This remark was made in reaction to the imposition of new sanctions on 8 former or current senior Chinese officials due to alleged human rights abuses. Mao accused Canada of failing to reflect on its own issues, claiming that the country brazenly slanders and defames other nations, disseminating falsehoods about so-called human rights concerns in China. In response, Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly asserted that the sanctioned Chinese officials were implicated in grave human rights violations within the country. These sanctions were enacted in light of the Chinese government-led repression of ethnic and religious minorities in China, particularly in Xinjiang, Tibet, and against practitioners of Falun Gong, a Christian sect banned by Beijing. Melanie noted, coinciding with International Human Rights Day on December 10th. Mao countered, describing the situation as a typical case of the thief shouting "Catch the thief," rendering itself a laughingstock globally, and urged Canada to revoke the illegal sanctions imposed on these individuals. She cautioned that China would take all necessary actions to resolutely safeguard its national sovereignty, security, and development interests. Conversely, the Canadian Foreign Minister expressed Ottawa's deep concern regarding reports of the arbitrary detention of more than 1 million people in Xinjiang since 2017, many of whom were held in camps and subjected to psychological, physical, and sexual violence. Xinjiang is home to over 10 million Uyghurs, a Turkic Muslim group that constitutes approximately 45% of the region's population and has long accused China of cultural, religious, and economic discrimination. Beijing has consistently denied these allegations. Over the years, it has also rebuffed criticism regarding Tibet, labeling it as interference in its internal affairs.